So here we are then, welcoming you today to one of the jewels of the Arab world, Jeddah, one of the biggest cities in Saudi Arabia, second only to Riyadh, gateway to Mecca, one of the biggest ports in the region, and now host to the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Well, we welcome you to the broadcast. It's going to be some race today. First of all, introductions. I'm Alex Jakes. Alongside me for this one, Anthony Davidson. Now, those final hours before a race, did you have a routine?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Hi, and welcome to F125. We continue our season with Lewis Hamilton as we start round 5 at the Jeddah circuit. We have qualified in P9, so we have a lot of work to do. From the onboard of Albon's car, both cars just slightly touch, which causes the Ferrari to half spin. Over the next few laps, Albon and Hamilton have an epic fight for P7. Enjoy these next few laps. Now we have Sainz and the other Williams on us. The latest AI update in the game has been really good, as you can see from the close racing. Albon pits for new tyres. We now ride on board with Yuki Tsunoda. It's time to pit for a new set of hards, but have we done enough to jump Albon? Sainz is also in. No, Albon stays ahead. What a move. Next, it's Jack Doohan. Tsunoda comes into the pits, which will move us up a place. The Aston Martin of Alonso pits. Now on board with the Spaniard, Carlos Sainz. As we now move on to lap 20, we are starting to struggle with our tyres and have decided to pit. We just stay ahead of Alonso and Tsunoda. We now move to the last lap of the race, and with fresh tyres we have caught Antonelli's Mercedes. Can we get past?
Let's take it back. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
I have to say that was a great race. Okay, we didn't get the result we wanted, but it was close racing, which I love. Plus, the AI updates on the game make for closer racing. As you can see from the championship, Max Verstappen has now taken the lead in the Drivers' Championship, but in the Constructors, we are only 1 point behind McLaren. Thank you for watching, and if you have enjoyed today's race, please like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time.